Now the Karen Reed case. This morning, we're hearing from attorneys on both sides after the verdict last week. Reed was found not guilty of running over her Boston police officer boyfriend, John O'Keefe. Eva Pilgrim is here with the latest. Good morning, Eva.
Good morning, Robin. Karen Reed is less than a week into her new normal life outside of court, no longer facing charges. And now attorneys from both sides weighing in on the trial and the outcome.
This morning, Karen Reed's attorneys pinpointing the moment during the trial they thought they won the case.
That moment with the sweatshirt, to me, stood out more than anything.
Her defense team talking on Runkle of the Bailey's podcast.
My immediate thought was that was the biggest gift we could have been handed in this trial.
Reed was accused of hitting her police officer boyfriend John O'Keefe with her SUV after a night of drinking. The jury finding her not guilty of second-degree murder and manslaughter.
Defendant not guilty or guilty?
During trial, the prosecution showed this sweatshirt with holes to the jury as evidence of possible road rash, that O'Keefe was hit by a car. But it wasn't. The holes were cut by one of the prosecution's forensic scientists when she was examining the shirt, something that was documented ahead of the trial and wasn't supposed to be considered evidence. The prosecutor admitting his mistake in front of the jury.
Your Honor, my brief review of the lab paperwork and looking at the hoodie, it appears that I made a mistake.
I thought Alan effectively, in the closing argument, isolated it and pointed it out to the jury to get to the conclusion that you just said, which is if they're not telling the truth about this, then what else are they not telling the truth about?
Nearly a week after Reed was found not guilty on the most serious charges, prosecutor Hank Brennan writing in a statement that he is disappointed in the verdict. After an independent and thorough review of all the evidence, I concluded that the evidence led to one person and only one person. Brennan also commenting on the alleged harassment of witnesses who were called to testify. We cannot condone witness abuse causing participants to worry for their own safety or that of their families. Some of those witnesses sitting down exclusively with our Matt Gutman after the trial concluded.
What they've done is they've dehumanized us to the sense where we're not real people. We're almost like caricatures.
Anybody who's touched this case has been called a murderer at some point.
And anyone who's friends with us support cop killer.
The prosecutor saying he was disappointed that he could not give John O'Keefe's family justice, sending them his heartfelt condolences and faith that over the coming years they will find peace and closure. And you do have to remember that there is someone whose life was lost in all of this.
Yeah. All right, thank you so much for that, Eva. Appreciate you.